Hi Libra, this is going to be your love and life message for the 4th through the 7th of May. Happy May, you guys. I can't believe it's already here. Just keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite. Roles could be a bit reversed. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website to check out tarot and human design analysis is down in the description below this video. If you have any questions about either, you can email me. My email is down below as well. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel just for Libra and also Sagittarius, but I do private readings for all 12 zodiac signs. All right, let's begin. So this was amazing. This was such a great reading. I got very positive energy, and I really like to see that for a general reading. Out of the Illumination Oracle deck to illuminate what's happening over the next couple of days, soulmate, distance and world travel, the 4-leaf clover, so a new beginning, luck is on your side, and attached. Moving is at the bottom of the deck. Renewal is down here as well, but you do have to be patient. Here's long distance trip. Okay, well, I'm definitely picking up on the energy of someone that's moved. I have the King and Queen of Swords here, and I have a Knight of Cups in the middle. For a few of you, I see a mother and a father and a young adult child. That could potentially be happening, or this is happening between yourself and a romantic partner. This is about someone that you're very attached to. I believe they have the key to your heart, and vice versa. You may be talking about moving, traveling together, wanting to be together. You're very attached to one another. And then your advice overall right now is spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Time apart is called for right now. Some distance will help bring clarity. Wait, the timing isn't quite right. And marriage, this relationship involves a sacred union. Go slow is at the bottom of the deck. This is new love. It might be a new love. Okay. Definitely hold off on talking about like marriage stuff. You definitely need to go slow before you move into a marriage, or wait in regards to like any serious, significant 7th house commitments in your life, which are romantic, familial, or business. Go slow with those decisions. These two cards, you know, this person's in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson, and some distance will bring clarity. Spend some time apart from one another, or just spend some time alone in self-reflection, Libra. This person is meant to teach you a spiritual lesson, and we romanticize that, and it can be very lovely and esoteric and mystical and magical. But the truth is, when someone comes into our life to teach us a spiritual lesson, it's not easy. So you guys both need to spend time apart to think about what lessons are you learning, and could you potentially learn from this person. Some distance will bring clarity about the spiritual lesson. Yeah, okay. So overall energy of the reading, or the person coming towards you, is the King of Swords. The way someone feels is the Knight of Cups. You're being seen as the Queen of Swords. What you need to know, or your advice, is the Two of Cups. And the final outcome is the World. The Nine of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and the Wheel of Fortune. To the Four of Wands, fate and destiny are on your side, moving towards a stability. But with the Ten of Cups in reverse, there might be a little bit of trouble in paradise, family issues right now as well. Also, I'm hearing some of you are in a situation where maybe you're exiting a relationship and you want to move into a new one, or the two of you just can't be together right now face to face to talk. You might be living in separate domiciles. What's happening in your relationship or in your family, there might be a bit of a struggle right now, and it is getting very intense, the Eight of Wands. So King and Queen of Swords, which one are you? You're both showing up looking like air signs for sure. I also have a King of Cups here, so it is possible that there is a third person in the mix. These people could be anyone in your life, but it all seems so positive. You take it as it resonates, okay? With this King of Swords, he represents authority. He's very logical. He's very practical. He's very good at strategy. He will use his head over his heart at this time. Clarifying, this is the Hierophant in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in the upright, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm definitely seeing a little bit of a heretic here. Like the Hierophant in reverse, they could be a Taurus or they're leaving a Taurus behind. The Hierophant, when it comes in reverse, it's like in a general sense, it's like you are your own best teacher. You're breaking out of a system or a norm and a societal norm. They might not be super into a traditional like legal marriage at this time. They may be bucking their own spiritual beliefs as well. They do want to cooperate, build and learn and grow with you. There has been anxiety about this person or for this person. That is getting better. Someone's facing their demons, facing the skeletons in their closet. This may be a person that you're breaking up with, because I do have a King of Cups here that there's a romantic energy towards. So again, take it as it resonates. If this is a person that you've had to break up with, or for my masculines, if you're breaking up with someone, there's a cooperation between the two of you and it's not as stressful. Like you've got it, you're holding it together. You feel like you've got this, because some of you are getting out of a serious relationship. Some of you might be warm, like a masculine might be warming up to a more permanent relationship, but it has been stressful for him up to this time. There is an ease of anxiety from the King of Swords or with the King of Swords. But the way someone's feeling is the Knight of Cups. Piscean energy, Cancerian energy. It's very dreamy. It's very romantic. It's very youthful and idealized and so creative and charming. Someone might be really writing a romance novel right now. I love this deck. It's one of my Ciro Marchetti decks. It's a little big for me to shuffle. I don't use it a lot, but they wanted me to. And I love it. Underneath, clarifying, this is the Chariot, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Cups. Okay, so for a few of you, this guy was an issue and you don't want to deal with him anymore. You're not worried about him anymore. And it's like whatever. And you might be focusing on the King of Cups now. He sure looks like he has a placement of Cancer in his chart. He could be at a distance from you. This is a person that I think you want to be with or wants to be with you. They will go the extra mile for you. With the Chariot and the Ten of Wands, there are a lot of obstacles and challenges to overcome. I'm also hearing that this person is saying, they might be like sending you a song too. I'm actually hearing like, oh, who is it? I can't remember the name of the singer. I can hear it, but he talks about traveling by foot, by plane, by train, by sea. Jimmy Buffett. It's a Jimmy Buffett song, maybe. He drinks when he misses you. It might be sending you that song or sending you poems like that. I'm also hearing that if it's the same person, this King of Swords, like he's starting to get out of his head. I think he's breaking some kind of a tradition or a norm for himself and becoming more romantic. He may have like a midheaven, a north node, a part of fortune or something. He may have Cancer in his 7th house or something like that, or water. Like he's getting very emotional. He's getting very worked up. He's willing to crawl to get to you. And I feel like the King and Queen of Swords are like really putting their heads together at this time because you're being seen as the Queen of Swords. Again, for my masculines or whomever, like take it as it resonates. But this is a dynamic duo here. They're both holding the sword of discernment. They're coming up with solutions together. They're being very smart. It's like, it's just like as romantic as it is here, it's just a time for intellectual conversations. Again, I'm hearing it again for a few of you. For some of you, this is like someone might be moving, they might be leaving home and getting married. One of your kids might be marrying the King of Cups. This person might be a little bit older than them. There could be an age difference. I do hear that that is the case for a few of you. You're both a little worried about this adult child. You're not sure what to do, but you're just trying to hold it together because this adult child's being very idealistic. He or she might be living out of a van to go be with this guy or something. They may be traveling together, or the two of you are talking about traveling. You're waiting for this person. I like you, you like me. Let's see where it goes. I think that you may have more than one choice here with the Two of Wands and these two kings, but I think that you want to be with someone who is in alignment with your goals. And I think that your goals are important to you too right now, Libra. I think that you can't really trust your intuition at this time. with the High Priestess in reverse. Also, some of you are like ignoring all the tarot readings. You can always do that. You can always ignore me too. Like, no one's making you do anything. We're just here to help. If tarot, like the High Priestess in reverse, like if it doesn't help, it just doesn't. For what it's worth, no tarot readings on YouTube hardly ever resonate with me. But it's like, I feel like your intuition isn't something you can count on at this time. You may also feel the need to keep a lot to yourself. You may want to make this person chase you a little bit. They are, I think, the watery energy here. But the Page of Pentacles, look how she's stepping out. Like, there is something here that you want to explore. You're giving something a go. I definitely think you need someone to prove something to you and prove it in the 3D. And this hasn't been easy for the King of Swords because he's been stressed out and he might have just gotten a divorce with the Hierophant in reverse, or he's not ready for marriage. Or for me, the Hierophant is like a family and a tradition and a spiritual belief card and a community card. So it's been difficult for them to, like, they might kind of be a little bit of the black sheep in their family. Either that or you're just getting over the stress about this person. It's like, and I also think the two of you are discussing really big dreams because the energy just gains momentum with the Knight of Cups, the World, and the Nine of Cups. It's like this really freeing, beautiful energy that makes everyone happy. So regardless of the scenario, there's like happiness all around. And what you need to know is the Two of Cups. It's definitely important to have a heart-to-heart conversation. You guys might be a mixed race couple. Now, for some people, I just noticed there is a black and a white hand. For some people, that's not important. It doesn't impact their lives. For other people, that makes it harder for them to have a relationship depending on the family that they came from. But it doesn't matter the color of your skin. You still want to hold hands. It's very important for you to have heart-to-heart, face-to-face conversations where you discuss your emotions. Also, self-reflection is necessary for someone at this time. Clarifying this is Judgment in reverse, Scorpio, Justice in the upright, Libra, and then the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm definitely seeing that you do need to slow down here. Someone is at a crossroads and they're not 100% ready to make a decision. You guys together, I think, aren't ready to make a major decision. It's difficult to hear an inner calling and trust your own best judgment at this time. Also, you may be judging yourselves, or someone's judging themselves too harshly. They may be worried that other people are judging them. I also notice, like, this guy is playing music that's influencing these people. He might also be listening to them. You don't want that happening either. I like that Justice is in the upright. It's like the next, I mean, when we get Judgment and Justice, it's like this is a conversation about the next choices you're making, really understanding the impact of them, really determining direction, and really being willing to live with consequences. There could be legalities involved as well in order to move forward. And the Six of Swords in reverse, there is a bit of unfinished business. More so the Six of Swords in reverse to me, it's like an airplane that wants to take off, but it just has to wait its turn on the tarmac and kind of taxi the runway until it's time. I think that this is, well, your advice is you need to have a conversation about timing. You need to have your intuition satisfied. You both do look very straightforward right now. There's someone here that really does want to be emotional towards you. I'm hoping the King of Swords, it's like what we're really seeing is an evolution of his feelings towards the Queen of Swords. But there's just some stuff that has to be talked out right now. And apparently it's important because it's Judgment and Justice. Like buying homes, selling homes, marriage, divorce, living with consequences. Being able to really feel it in your gut. Timing is everything, and it's not quite the right timing for something yet. But the final outcome is the World. That's an ending that brings the new beginning. So like right now, you guys, is like this tectonic breath and this pause between one cycle and the next. I do believe that you have divine guidance because clarifying this is the Moon in reverse. Awesome. The Three of Swords in reverse. Yes. And Temperance. The angel of the divine is walking with you. Now is a moment to be still. The world is at your fingertips. There could be distance and world travel. I certainly got enough cards about like world travel, moving, you're attached, your soulmates, but you do need to go slow and think about things. Someone may need to go off and just do like a solo travel trip or something. I love that the moon is in reverse. You guys, if any of you have felt like confused, living in a fog, living in an illusion, living in any fantasies, dealing with fear and insecurity, with the moon and the high priestess in reverse, some of you are really overcoming some of the shadow traits of Pisces. I love Pisces. They're like a muse to me, but their shadow traits are kind of wicked. Like they'll live in a fantasy. They have a lazy side. They love illusion. They future fake a little bit. And that's lovely, but that's not getting you to the higher aspects of Pisces, which is like transcendence and coming into alignment with your highest sense of idealism. I think up until recently, it's just been confusion and illusion. That will start to lift. Someone's really going to get in touch with their true feelings. And that is going to bring about a sense of completion and an ending that will lead to a new beginning. There's also a healing heart happening right now as well. And I feel like Temperance, Sagittarius is here, coming in to slow things down, saying, be calm, be still. Determine the purpose of what you do before you do it. Patience and moderation and calm is necessary. But there is still happiness. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's all about fate and timing and destiny. Trust in divine detours right now. There's going to be ups and downs in this journey. And there's a lot of things that are out of your control as well. You can only control yourself. Decisions need to be made. The person in the environment, it could be the King of Cups, the King of Swords. Maybe they're the same person. It's general. Can't tell you for sure. You tell me, Libra. Understanding. Now that is judgment, but they are feeling like an understanding. I feel like this person really wants peace. They're really willing to like set themselves free in some way. They're trying. Understanding and the dream. That's Aquarian energy. This person is understanding what their dream is, what the dream could be with you, what their personal dream is. They need time to understand that. Here's patience. They will be patient. But then I hate that this card is called schizophrenia. I think it's the Two of Swords. Look at him. He's like stretching himself. This person may have air in their chart. And Sag. It is going to drive this person a little bit crazy to wait. It may also be like this person's going to have to make some big decisions moving forward, and they are at a bit of an impasse. But they are empathetic and they are going to be patient. They need a minute to get in touch with their personal dream. That's why I think like go slow with marriage and serious commitment came out. I'm hearing that you may give this Knight of Cups that advice. Time apart and wait. Okay. And I clarified yours. Yours were interesting. I have ripeness and slowing down. And then I have politics and guidance. I wanted to know what politics was. That could be just like dealing with family politics and just the nature of the game of life. When I clarified politics, I got isolation, the burden, and the rebel. I heard something really interesting. It would have been more applicable about 1.5 years ago, but this is still applicable in some places. I just want to look at this first. When we have politics with isolation and the burden and breaking the chain, if any of you are dealing with world travel or long distance travel, someone may be too sick or have a compromised immune system for a while and they can't. Also someone, because of politics with like the isolation and the burden, a lot of people that chose, this is just their choice to like not get the COVID-19 vaccine. They might not be allowed to travel, maybe like an airline or an embassy in some countries giving them a hard time. Maybe they you may need to wait and quarantine or something before you travel. Because I have the World in the Chariot and I do have distance and world travel. That stuff, like you have to jump through hoops to do that. I also am hearing that a place that you want to go is trying to break free of a lot of stuff. Their political climate is a little bit dicey right now. They are in a process of like advancing societally. I'm also hearing that some of you, Libra, like the politics in your family, or like you've worn a mask up until now. The truth is you've carried a lot of burdens. You have been the Three of Swords and isolated yourself, and you're tired of that. That's the Star of Aquarius kind of like, or it's a rebel. Like it really wants to break chains. It really wants to break free. You are tired of like having to play some kind of a game. I don't know if you've played it with them. You might have. But there is a ripeness here. It's like the fruit is ready to be picked. It's time to slow down and see the ripeness of, it's like almost time to launch. This turtle, this tortoise is going into the ocean. This turtle's about to go on a long journey by sea. You do need guidance at this time. You do need guidance at this time. I'm also feeling Hierophant energy off of this. So spiritual guidance. You may pray to ancestors and loved ones right now. I'm also hearing look for a sign. Some of you need to look for an omen or a sign for the timing of something. You may need guidance to move forward because there is going to be some kind of a sacrifice you have to make, but this is gaining intensity. I think the two of you are going to get closer together and there will be a totality. Look, one of you is going to catch the other. I love that. So this is going in a really good direction. It does look like what I'm picking up on, someone in your life, their life, or between the two of you, there is going to be like a massive relocation involved or coming to see someone. I do think you need to talk about all the ramifications of that. Someone's here to teach you a lesson. So spend some time apart to really think about what that is. Don't make any big commitments. I just heard through June. Okay, middle of June. And go slow. Yeah, like wait for retrograde to be over and go slow in regard to serious commitment. But everyone, and have a good talk, okay? Have a good talk, but good news coming in. That's amazing. Either that or somebody is drinking quite a bit. I don't know. I feel like some of you have water in your chart too. Yep, that looks like some of you are really imagining and dreaming about, you're feeling happy. You think you're going to get like a great job or there's going to be a proposal or something. That's all good stuff. Either that or a water sign that you know is about to get a promotion and a raise. Okay, that just came through right now. And it's like idiosyncratic. All right, Libra. So that's love and life for the next couple of days. Kaboom. This looks really good, really informative and positive. Hope it resonates. Hope it helps. Link to my website is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra Nation. I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.